Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. This here is my Royal Family LP, and I have been really busy for the past week, but the last couple of days, since I've not been so busy with family and such, I have set out on my journey of creating a better home for my Willow Creek Royal family. So I haven't finished it yet, but you're gonna see a lot of changes, and I'm really happy with how nice it's becoming. So I'm swapping out all the windows for these, and I've been swapping out doors and such. I've got this grand master, like big front door, which I think is very plausible. I obviously have a bunch of CC that I've downloaded, so I'm going to be using that in my castles and homes and such. I'm going to be remodeling all of the homes that I find and tweaking them to my own liking, of course. So I'm just going to show you this quick, but then we're going to move on to the next family. I did ask you guys if you guys are interested in this series, and I got 11 responses, and I think 10 of them were yes and one was no, and that's fine. Whoever voted no, just feel free not to watch this series. That's okay. So these are all custom windows and doors. Of course, these are also custom lights and chairs here in the front. So those are really cool. And yeah, I want to show you this as quick as possible. And just kind of show you what I've been working on, and then I'm going to jump over and we're going to get introduced to the next family, because we've played these guys for their round, of course. We played them from Sunday through Tuesday. Today is Wednesday. It would technically be the baby's birthday, but I think they won't age up because we are moving on to a different households. So on the inside here, as you know, when you come through these front doors, this is like where you walk in, and this is what it looks like now. If you've seen my stream, you'll know exactly how it looked before, but this is what it looks like now. And there is a thermostat here, so we'll set that to automatic, of course, because that's important. I've put some painting up, some curtains. All of this is pretty much custom stuff, like the flooring, and the rugs aren't, of course, but the bookshelves and the stuff that's on them. This here is where they will hold, and I've moved their portraits here as well, but this is where they're going to hold like their formal meetings. Like if people have concerns and they come, we hold one of those kinds of meetings. This is where they'll come, and the people can sit here and talk to the king and queen about their issues that they're having in their everyday life. Of course, this goes out to the backyard. I have swapped out the stuff that's been out here and just put two dining tables and also like a stereo. I know the stereo is probably going to break because of the rain and such, but we'll just have to keep at it and keep fixing it or whatever else. Um, oh, okay. Well, there's a Sims delivery. Okay. So coming through this room here, this used to be two rooms cut off. I have officially made it one big living room space. I put the little vacuums in the corner, and there is these two computers here, and then this is the sitting area. Please let me know if you guys like this as well, because this isn't my build. I'm just renovating it with my own CC and making it more of my liking for this series. Now, this is a TV, which I think is so cool. Like, it's a picture, but then they turn it on and it's a TV. That is really cool. This modder is very cool. So yeah, and then coming through here is their little gym. It's got the stereo again, and then they've got like a punching bag and the treadmill. I kept the same equipment. I just took it because this used to be cut off. It was like here or something, and this was the little gym. I just put the gym in here. I thought it was better, and then I just opened this up and made it a much bigger sitting area, kind of like more like a formal kind of sitting area, and like, where they could watch TV and such with like when there's teens in the house and stuff. And then the computers for them to sit down and do their work at the computer. And then these are open, so you don't have to go through them. They're just like an open door. This is the door. It leads into the bathroom. I have not finished renovating this bathroom yet. I will be getting to it next. This room is fixed. It is the pool area, and again, all the windows are changed, the plants are changed, the flooring, the walls, everything has changed. It's got these really dope paintings. Absolutely love those. And it has some mirrors and such over here, and then we have the anniversary hot tub that has been modded to take the top off of it. And then the same doors, of course. So that is the pool area, which I love. Going this way is the formal dining area. Now, it does look really glitchy, and I wish I could just find a really big table like this. But then they've got, their mirrors here and the dining area. Hopefully, they can get around this with no issues. If not, I will bring it in too. So it's no big deal. Just take off of each side and it'll be all good. There is lights over top of it, of course. Did I mess up and put? No, there's 3 lights. Okay. And then it's got like the plants. I did do green for the theme because, as you know, the Willow Creek is green. They've got their wine racks over here and a little seating area. This here I thought would be a little cute idea for the kiddos to put the like to have the babies downstairs. I know that this won't work the way I'm thinking, so I'm actually probably going to swap this out and use a crib, like an infant crib, so that, you don't have to go up and down, up and down, up and down with the baby all the time. They can just be down here, and it's got like a little thing. This is the bar area that was here. Again, this is a TV, so keep that in mind. This is also technically a TV, but I was using it more as like a placeholder for, say, like they wanted to set down their tablet or whatever, and that's where they put it. A stereo. This is just like it's supposed to be like a Mac or Chromebook, but it's just kind of closed and just decoration. This is a little breakfast nook and another fireplace, of course. And then in here is still the painting area. I did put a chair and some plants. I put this here because I thought maybe the queen or whatever would want to change into a formal dress. If she was having like a formal picture, she would just change right here and then she could change out of it, kind of thing. I did cover all the windows, so the windows are covered except for these ones on the other side. But I figured that plant is pretty much covering her if she was to get dressed over here, and she would be good. Or he. This is now our kitchen, which I absolutely adore this kitchen. I think it is beautiful. I have put a lot of work and effort into putting everything up on these shelves and getting it to look really, really nice. I think this looks fabulous. And then this is like their coffee corner. They have like a little thing to put their keys in and a little lamp, and then like, cupboard and the coffee and the tea containers, all the goodies. So that is pretty much what I have completed so far. Obviously, when we were streaming, I did create the baby nursery, and I'm going to add to it a little bit. I do want to add a few things to it, and I started like dabbling with some ideas, but these are not set in stone. I'm probably going to change a lot of this, so just keep that in mind. I did change the flooring, of course, and yeah, so there will be a lot more renovations going on here at Willow Creek before, time is up. And of course, I'm going to be changing out all the doors and the windows. And I also have to do the 3rd floor still too, which is like our party area, quote unquote. Kind of wish this was the opposite way, like downstairs was the party area. The middle floor was like the living spaces, and the top floor up here was the bedrooms. But it's okay. I'm going to think of a way that we can make it more easily accessible than having to go inside and have our guests go like up this set of stairs and then up this set of stairs. I'm just kind of going to be thinking outside of the box, like how could I make this better? Of course, I'm going to be making it as good as I can and changing up some of it as I go. I'm making it my own, and then I will upload it to the gallery. I mean, it's a lot of CC, so just keep that in mind. But I will upload it so that you guys can grab it if you want. But yeah, so let's jump on over and meet the next family, because I am trying to keep this as much about like the royal families and such, not so much building, of course. So that's kind of why I wanted to just show off what I've been working on outside the box. And yeah, so we will see the Willow Creek family again, of course. The king and queen here have just had their baby, of course. That's like a recap. Nicholas is over here. Here he is in his little green little pajamas. So we will see him again soon, but we're going to go meet the next royals, because the royals are the biggest part of the family. Now, they're not the only families that will be playing, and I will talk about that when we get over there, but let me jump into the next household real quick. Alrighty, Alrighty, so we are here with our new royal family, and I cannot wait to dive into each and every one of these royal families. I think it is going to be so much fun to get to know them, see their families expand, of course, and so much more. Oh, look at the little dookie. So cute. It's just like a little stuffy or something. I don't know. Maybe, yeah, because there's nothing over it. Okay, so, anyways, we are here in Oasis Springs, of course. This was my last royal family that I added because I really, really struggled with trying to find what worlds I wanted to use. And also because I wanted to make sure that I was definitely going with like like making mine a different kind of like vibe from everyone else out there who does this kind of like let's play. Okay, so this here is the family. It's the L family is how I say the last name. It's ELEL. And they, like I said, were my last family. I created the other two first, and I was really happy with those two to start. And then this one came along, and I was like, I don't really know what to do here. But I have decided that I kind of have figured out what I want to do with them. So this here is Mansa L. He is the I guess, well, he's the king, but he would be called an emperor because they are an Indian family. So that's kind of what I went for, like that they're from like India or like somewhere's over there. So I kind of went with that idea and I tried to dress them as such. Obviously, I'm a little bit limited. I still need to get some more CC and stuff to really, really play up the whole part. But this is Mansa. He is the emperor, I guess, is what you would call him. His wife here is Adira, and she is the empress, and she has a weird relationship with Mary. That I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm going to make these guys be committed to their relationship. I'm not gonna allow them to flirt with anyone outside because I want to play my stories the way I want to play them, and obviously things are gonna happen eventually, but I don't want her to have a relationship with Mary, so I'm gonna cut that off real quick. I'm gonna fix it, so don't worry. But yeah, so this is Adira. She is the queen consort to Mansa. She moved in with Mansa when they got married, and she looks real proud about it. And then they are a little bit older than the Willow Creek family, because they have a teen daughter named Princess Parry. And she's, of course, jumping into the pool or the pond out front, or what should be the pond, and she should not be jumping into. So we will have to fix that. But she is the princess, and she is right now the heir to the throne. Now, Mansa is an old-time guy who doesn't believe that a woman should be in power. He believes that his kingdom needs to always be ruled by a man, and he will go to any lengths to make that happen. So he does not want his daughter, Princess Parry, to end up being the heir, and so he thinks that it's time to kind of have more children and to bring in the next reigning heir, which would be a man. So he is going to be obviously wanting to have children, and he is going to be, you know, doing all of that stuff. Now, he is family oriented, so he does love his children unbearingly. He literally just wants to see them excel in life, and he really wants the best for Princess Patty, but he is a little bit on edge about her like being the next reigning heir. And I kind of understand it in a sense. Like, you know, everyone has their own religions or their own beliefs, and this is his belief, and that's okay for him to think that way, of course. So yeah, so I am going to make him so that he wants to have children to go along with the storyline, that he doesn't want to he doesn't want to have his daughter reigning over their kingdom. Now, I'm not saying that he would not allow her to do so. He would, of course. But I think that for him, it's more about the fact of that he just really, really, really wants to just have a son who it takes over. And so he can, like, pass away in his older age later down the road and know that the kingdom is well cared for, you know, the sake of the kingdoms. So yeah, so she's feeling emotional about the new edition. Okay. I'm not quite sure what she means about that. Maybe that was from meeting what's his face? What's that baby's name? I just said it. Jonathan? Is that what it was? I don't think so. I don't know. So he wants to complete a work task. He also wants to rile up a sim, so we are going to go ahead and do that. He is in the monarch career right now. I'm kind of contemplating whether I want them in the monarch career or I want them in the royal family career. But for right now, I'm going to swap him to the royal family just so we can finish this off. So I'm going to have him go ahead and do that real quick. Let's find a job. Let's make sure she gets out of there. Go here. I really don't want her to die from swimming, so I need to be really careful. Is she okay? Okay, good. Whew, a little scared. All right, we are gonna... Oops, did that not work? Did he not get his job? Okay, let's find a job real quick. Oh, why is he feeling bitter once she walked over here? That's interesting. Okay, does he need to quit his job first? Oh, him and his daughter are not getting along. What is she swooning about? Oh, because the king is nearby. Got you. Okay, he just got removed from that. That's embarrassing. Let's find a job. No, not you. Your father. So obviously there's been some, you know, arguing between Mansa and his daughter, Paris. So hopefully they can get over whatever squirrel. I didn't mean squirrel. Like, whatever it's called that they're in. Squirrel. Is that how it's said? I don't even know. Okay, I'm just crazy. I am looking for... I'm also going to get the live-in servants mod because I want my servants to be a little bit more micromanaged. They're not the greatest. It's a freelancer. And then we want royal family. Okay, perfect. What does he want to do? No, we're not joining the doctor career. Okay, so gift or lease royal residences, appoint royal patronages, and have a second child. So that is another thing that he needs to do. And honestly, I feel like royalty, they always kind of have like, I don't know, they always have more than one child just, you know, to find who would be best as the heir, of course. Some people in the olden days used to just have the eldest reign over the reign over top of the kingdom, but that doesn't even have to be like that. What the heck? Why is there a painting on top of a painting? That's weird. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and I did notice that he has some kind of fear about the relationship. So he wants to sit down and talk to his partner from fear of being cheated on. That is really sad because she technically has a romance with another woman. So that's a really sad thing for him to have. And I'm really sad that he has that. Share your burden, deep conversation. How do we do this? Click talk over relationship fears under the romantic category. Okay, romantic. Wrong category. I'm also going to have him request her to be faithful because I think that's a good idea. Especially if he's feeling, you know, fear about, you know, some of being cheated on, of course. I think that'd be something he would probably go ahead and ask her to do. Like, could you please just be faithful to me, because I'm really scared you're going to cheat on me and I'm going to lose you. And so we'll have him go ahead and ask. Look at all the cash on the table. Ridiculous. She's like, just relax, honey. It's okay. Okay, he put himself forward and opened a line of communication, but the problems aren't over. Maybe another day of communicating his worries will finally help overcome his fears. Well, he is over it at the moment. Oops. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I am going to go ahead and have them go try for pregnancy, of course, because he wants to have a baby. And we're going to try and make that happen. Where is all of our... like chefs and maids and everything? Where are they? Servant management, maid. Call for existing maid? Maybe? Do they not have them set up? Call for do we not have a servant? I thought we did. These guys' color, by the way, is brown or like yellow. Servant management. Let's call for a cook. Call for a new cook. Who's this? No. He can't be the maid. He's the noble. Alright, you also should get dressed. Change into your everyday. I'm gonna have to make them some maids, I guess. And that's okay. I will do that, of course. I will get them all situated with maids and cooks off screen, because that's not something I need to do. But it can't be this guy, because this is the noble family that lives down the street, and it's supposed to be like a potential for someone to marry. It, like, if she wanted to marry the noble child, like, if they have a boy, then she can, but, you know, it's weird. Okay, anyways, I thought they already had a maid, but I guess they don't, and they don't have a cook, so I'm just gonna let Princess Perry, maybe she likes to cook, but her parents don't like her to do it, like, all the time, so they hire the maid, but maybe she likes to cook. Does she like to cook? Let's see, does she like to? Crown Royal, not popular or unpopular. She isn't popular, but isn't unpopular. The majority of Sims go through high school somewhere in the middle, neutral, and Princess Perry joins her ranks. Okay. And she is in the Rebel Rousers. I actually clicked this by accident. I didn't know what it was. I actually want to change her social group, but I don't know how to do it. They don't really care. They get together or don't get together or do what they want. Who cares? What are you going to do about it? Yeah, I don't really want that. I want her to be a really studious child. She just, for me, she just seems like she would be a child who, you know, cares what her parents think, and she abides by rules, of course. And so I do want her to definitely get out of the Rebel Rousers. So I will do that. She is studious, of course. There you go. She's a sorority girl a little bit. So she does like to party with her friends, and she can sometimes get herself into a little bit of a pickle or a trouble. And, yeah. So hopefully that'll be good. Why is it so dark in this kitchen? Is there no lights in here? That's interesting. So yeah, so she wants to fall in love, of course, and she wants to graduate from high school. I also am going to be letting all of my royal children go to university, of course, because that is part of, you know, being a royal. You definitely would have a very good education. You'd be very well educated, and you would definitely, you know, be well taken care of. Did they forget a toilet in this room? Well, that's unfortunate now, isn't it? Because he's nowhere to go to the potty, and he really has to go. And that's unfortunate. So this house, again, is another house that I defo will be updating. They forget toilets in every bathroom. Well, not that one, of course. So I will be renovating this very, very soon. Of course, I want to finish Willow Creek first, and then I will work on this one. But let me get them a toilet because they don't have one. So let me grab them a toilet real quick. They have 272,000. I mean, that's quite a bit of money to be grabbing just one toilet. I mean, come on. Okay, let's see. We'll grab this one because I really like this toilet. And it is, of course, CC, but it's all good. Okay, there we go. Use, and then you may go to sleep. Because it is late. It's 2:41 in the morning. Emotional from the baby. Good vibes. She was pleasantly satisfied. She is excited for trying for a baby as well. Where is the food? Is it? Oh, it's still in the stove. Okay, that was gross. And okay, food is made. Let's go ahead and just let everybody grab a bit to eat. Go ahead and grab a serving. Okay. They need some lights in this house, obviously. Oh, well, Mom didn't even get dressed. She came down in her nightgown to grab some food. That's okay. It is very late. It's 3 in the morning, but they're hungry. So I want them to obviously get some food. All right. So, oh my gosh, she's all sweaty from the woohoo. That's too funny. So this is mom and daughter. Now you can really see the resemblance between them because obviously, like I said, I did create like her in Cass from the genetics of the mom and the dad. So it makes sense and you don't need to clean up. You are a royal for a reason. And you need to put away your dishes or your food, and then you also need to go to bed. So let's get her upstairs to go to bed. Let's see. And I'm going to set all lights to auto lights so that, you know, everybody is not auto lights to all candles. Question mark. Where's the lights? Here, there. Okay. Auto lights to all lights as well. And she needs to get off the computer. She actually should come up and sleep. She sleeps right next door to her parents' house. So, yeah. I love that photo. It's beautiful. I'm assuming that's whoever royals were here. I am going to be doing these kinds of photos with my royals as well. So, do look forward to those as well. Why is this painting so clear? My painting of my Willow Creek family is not that great. Oh, you know what? They made this, didn't they? They took a photo. Oh, okay. We should do that too. I should take a photo and then create the photo, the actual photo like these from all of my reigning heirs. I will do that. I will do that. All right, let me go ahead and fast forward, of course, and just ignore that the noble is still here, even though he shouldn't be. This is the room for the, like, maid, the cook, the nanny, all of them. They will be sleeping in here. It is 2 sets of bunk beds. It's very small, but they don't need a big room. They're literally just living here. And eventually they will be, of course, you know, a part of the family. They will actually be people that we control, of course. So I am very excited about that. All right. He is very hungry. So I am going to have him come on down. And he is going to serve up some breakfast. Let's see. Serve up some... Oh, just do a fruit salad real quick. I wish there was somebody here to cook for us, but unfortunately there is not. I've noticed that my Sims also eat like when I notice they're hungry, they're like starving hungry. So it's a little bit concerning because, yeah. All right, so we're going to actually go with her to her first day of class real quick because I want to show you some of the other Sims, of course, that she's going to be going to school with. Now, there shouldn't be too many, and I kind of noticed I'm a little bit unbalanced, but like I said, there will be more people that will be adding to this and they'll be joining in and that kind of thing. So eventually I will make sure it gets balanced out so somebody can get with somebody eventually, so that nobody is left alone unless, of course, they want to be alone. Oh my goodness. Put your clothes on. What are you doing? Let's see. Change your outfit to... What happened to your formal? Wait, she's got like multiple of these outfits that are like that. She must have had extra outfits and I didn't realize, and I took off the clothes. So I guess she can go to school in this. I think it's like her party attire, but it's okay. So she wants to chat with Kimmy, which is the other teenage girl in the kingdoms. She is from Willow Creek, of course, and she is not a royal. She is a noble. So it is somebody that she could be friends with, of course. She also wants to view a piece of art, and she also does know the musician. So my idea for Princess Paris is that because her dad doesn't want her to, of course, like, be the reigning heir, she just kind of thinks that she can be friends or date whoever she wants based off of class. Doesn't matter to her. So yeah, so she is right now meeting this kid named Israel Sankar, and he is technically like the peasant child of not peasant, but like the poorer class. Like his family would be the maid or the cook for this family. So his family would work for the royals because he is the like lower class family in the world in Oasis Springs, of course. So yeah, so she just met him, and you know, he's a very attractive young little lad, and I don't know if she'll be attracted to him or anything. I'm not going to try and force anything on that. I kind of want her to pick her own, you know, kind of thing and go from there. I also do need to make, like, you know, the teacher for the school and stuff, the principal. I need to make them because I do have the mod that stops my sim, like having sims generate. And I think that's why when I went to the hospital, there was nobody there for that baby to be born in the stream. And I didn't think about it then, but it makes sense now. So we're just here and we're just going to pretty much, you know, greet some people. There's only one person. There's another teen though. Why is Kimmy not here? Why is Kimmy not here? She should definitely be in school with us, and that's kind of what I was thinking. It was just gonna pull all of the teens because there isn't that many, but it didn't even pull her. And they're actually friends. So how cool is that, right? That's really cool. So yeah, we're not really going to be able to do too well at school today, but that's okay because, like I said, I am going to create the principal and things for the series. Now, they don't have to be, you know, Indian or anything because technically that's just for her household, and that world is based off of that. But there may end up being people that live in those worlds that are not those, like the same ethnicity, and that's gonna be okay. I'm okay with that too. But she does want to chat with Kimmy, so I am gonna go ahead and let her chat with her on the phone because for some reason she did not come to school, and so we're just gonna check and see if she's okay. Maybe we think she's sick. Maybe she is sick. Who knows? But we're gonna go ahead and see what happens here. Okay, let's call Kimmy on the phone. I don't want to become too friendly with Israel because you know, I think that it'd be best if we didn't get too close to him too quickly, of course. I feel like that would be something that would happen more over time, not something that would happen like right away. But let's talk to Kimmy, of course, because we want to chat with her and see how she's doing, because we noticed she's not at school today. And I'm sorry that the school is kind of boring. There's nothing really going on, but it's okay. We'll figure it out, of course. She is hungry, and she also needs to go potty. So let's let her go use the bathroom, and then we can go from there. I think that kid is just like on the computer because there's really nothing for them to do here. They're just here, and it's kind of silly. that there is no like teacher or principal or anything. He thinks that Princess L is swell and wants to come. No way. No. Okay. There will be an exam prep session after school today. All students are free to join us in class 2's room for as long as you like. Attendance is not required, but please keep in mind that there is an exam on Friday and make sure you're prepared. So I kind of also want like a mod where I can choose who goes to my school. Oh, here comes Kimmy. She is the lady of Willow Creek because she is the lady, of course. From like the Duke and Duchess's daughter. So it makes her a lady. And so she can be friends, of course, with Princess L. She got the photography skill, acting skill, and painting skill, like instantly. So yeah, they're like doing their class even though there's not a teacher, so it's kind of weird, but it's all good in the hood. Learn in art class. Click on the whiteboard and select attend art class. Is this prank? We're in the wrong classroom? No, this is prank. I don't know. Learn in art class. Having painting skill will improve in performance. Okay, well, I don't think we have that. Okay, let's go ahead and talk to her. Like, figure out why she was late to school today, maybe. A deep conversation. All right, here we are. So chat on her. Okay, there we go. All right, so we're just talking to her. Lunch ends in 2 hours and whatever. She needs to study for exams. So let's go ahead and have her do that, of course. High school, study for exam. And I will be remodeling this lot as well to make it look more of like a private school for like... I guess it would be a public school. I don't know. Like she should technically be in private school, and I will be getting her into that. But since she's a teen, I was a little bit confused how it would work, honestly. All right, so it says the cool llamas are so ridiculous. They like to think they run everything and are always acting so superior as if they had any real reason to be. Alrighty, well, that's fine. Let's go ahead. What do you want to do? Play the violin. Okay, we could definitely do that, of course. High school, study for exam. Did you study? All right, we're studying. Here we go. There we go. Be friendly with a faculty member. Well, there isn't any... There is no faculty members. I don't know how we're supposed to be friendly with any of them. But we can play the violin. We can go upstairs and we can practice. Because it's that time of day, I guess. Oh, she's eating out of her locker. Claim locker ownership. Yeah, let's do that. Because we should probably have a locker next to Kimmy. She is our really good friend. So we would definitely want a locker near her, of course. Just makes sense. We're letting her study. All right, so she finished her school assignment on time. Homework credit and school performance has been positively affected. Good job. All right, so grab an apple because you're hungry. There you go. That should give her some food, and you could freshen up too. Okay. So let's go ahead and head back in for class. She wants to play the violin, and that is something that she can obviously go ahead and do. Now, she does have this little symbol because she is the princess, remember, of Oasis Springs. But I don't know if there's a different name for it. Like, there's Empress and Emperor and Empress are the like king and queen names. I don't know if there would be a different name for a princess that was like the daughter to an emperor and an empress. So if you guys know, please let me know because I would really like to know. But yeah, I think we're doing pretty good so far. We're attending our computer science class. I mean, our grade is not exceptional, but even though she's studious, I think that she would still have some things that, you know, she wouldn't be perfect. She wouldn't be a perfect student, let's put it that way. Shades of Schadenfreude from a bitter sentiment towards someone feeling bad. Okay. I'm not sure who that's towards. I guess it's towards Israel. Oh, you know what? It's because we said we didn't want to be his best friend. Sorry, buddy. He is attractive to her, but so she's a little bit creeped out and he is dejected about rejection because we didn't want to be his best friend. Sorry, buddy. I'm so sorry. But maybe one day we can get over it. Okay. So she has a big test coming up tomorrow. It'd be a good time to start setting and make sure she's ready. Okay. That is fine. Let's go ahead and before we head home, I do see her as like the social type who would want to stick behind and of course talk with her friends, and she is studious as you saw, so I do feel like she would want to gain a little bit of skills, and she might take time after school to just kind of do her own thing and like do some things. And since she does want to learn the violin skill, I thought maybe her mom and dad would have paid for her to maybe have like a quick lesson after school or something so that they could see like if it was something she was interested in. So I am going to go ahead and let the princess go ahead and play for a little while. But I don't want to be too close because it is going to be god awful. Seriously. So she's very happy that she did this because of course she is a studious teen, and so she really likes building skills, and so it does like inspire her. So she likes spending a lot of time studying, reading, and gaining skills. So that's what we're gonna be doing. She's also a sorority girl though, so she likes going to the parties. She likes flirting, maintaining her figure. So there's a lot. Her last year in high school is an important year. The academic aptitude test can help a sim determine what university programs might be the right fit. Princess Paris should take the academic aptitude test by using the phone or computer under work or career. Completing the aptitude test will grant school progress. We're absolutely going to do that. Of course, we're going to do that. Okay, so I guess like the guidance counselor was like, hey, you know, you should go ahead and get yourself in there and check how you're doing. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to do just that. We are going to, where is it? Call in sick to school. Take a vacation day. We are going to do some individual swimming lessons, of course. Where? I don't see it. Is it under teen activities? No. Where did that go? Is it under the school thing? Is it this? Oh, register for academic aptitude test. It's only available on Saturday morning starting at 7. Oh, okay. Well, we could attend also an in-person college prep course, which would be a good idea for her since eventually she will be heading out. But we have time for things like that. She still has 20 days before she ages. So we do have a little bit of time with her before, you know, she does all that. Okay. So how is she doing with the violin? Not very great. She now thinks that maybe she wants to try the piano. So we're going to let her go ahead and practice the piano. We'll let her practice until like 4:30, 4:45. And then her parents do expect her to be home by dinner, which is like 5:36. So she needs to be leaving school by 5, of course, or like on her way out by 4:30, 4:45-ish to be home in time for, you know, dinner. Now, we don't have a chef at home because I still need to fix that, but I will get one. Okay, so she's got the piano skills. She's built a couple of musical skills. Now, she's kind of shifting into the way of Willow Creek because Willow Creek is very focused in on music, but of course, these guys can also be into music. I'm not saying that at all. I think these guys are going to do nectar making. I still need to get the new pack, so I haven't had any time to grab it yet, but I'm going to be grabbing it, and of course, we will have like a whole full-on worlds related just to horses and like farming and all of that stuff. So eventually we will get to that. I already have my fishing royal family, which is in Brindleton Bay. I have not shown them to you yet, but I will, of course. We've seen them around, or like when we were playing Willow Creek, they had a couple of days where we had parties and things, so they did come around. Oh my gosh, we are late. Of course we are, because I was talking and I was not paying attention. Okay, so let's get her home, and her parents are probably not going to be very happy because we are late, but maybe we can make up some excuse of why we're late home today, because I'm sure they're not going to be happy with us that we are late. Dinner is in like 9 minutes or something, so hopefully we can get there in time, but I'll be back when we're at the lot, so I'll be back in just a second. Okay, so she is home, and she now has decided she doesn't want to do music anymore, and she wants to get back into painting. So we are going to do that. She also wants to socialize with someone, and she wants to view a piece of art, so we will allow her to do that. I think he's back to doing the grill. Like, seriously, dude, stop. Stop cleaning the grill so much. He's like, doesn't even know what to do. Okay, so we're going to look for a gig for him to do. So there's support the local entertainers. We have to watch local performers. There is visit the museum. There's a black and white bash, Salani cleanup, patronage group meeting, a charity fundraiser, and give a museum speech. So I feel like maybe he would support local entertainers, especially if he's trying to get in good with Willow Creek. They are the entertainers, quote unquote, like the musicians, and I think they're also painting. So I feel like if he wanted to do that, if he wanted to get in good with them, he would have to do this. So we have to visit a local lounge and watch some of the talent performers. The problem is I don't have all of these different types of lots in, so I might need to put some of these in. What would be the children's book? This is the local bookstore, and we are interested in you writing a children's book. Okay, so writing a children's book, or planting a garden, paintings for the art gallery, charity fundraiser. Okay. Well, we don't have any of that right now. I still need to work up my worlds, of course, and get things definitely moving in the right direction. But if we want to have, good relationships with our neighboring kingdoms, and if we also want to be a good and, trusted emperor, then we need to do that. We need to kind of work on our stuff here. And he does want to complete a work task, but right now he doesn't technically have one. But he does want to have a second child. So where is his wife? Here she is. She also wants to be friendly with a non-household member, and she wants to hike. Okay, she doesn't want to hike. Sorry to tell you. So she needs to have a royal family title. Well, she's a queen consort. So isn't that technically a royal title? Anyways, I am going to let them be passionate with each other. I am going to let him come over here, and he is going to snuggle her. And then he is going to make out with her. And then they are going to go ahead and be romantic. And they are going to try for a baby, of course, because we are really, really trying for the next heir. So we really need to get going with that. So if you look at Princess Paris' aspiration, she is a painter extraordinaire. So she actually wants to get into painting. So the problem with this aspiration is this is kind of one of the ones that I really wanted focused in on Willow Creek, but if she ended up marrying someone in Willow Creek, then that would be fine. Though I'm not sure even the noble family over there has a boy in that family. I think it's just Kimmy, and I think that's it. So that would be kind of awkward. But I think she's going to chat with Israel. I think she's feeling a little bit bad about being like, heck no, we're not gonna be best friends, and just kind of try and clear the air, because I do see her as a sweet girl who wants to have friends. Oh my god, that was so weird. Excuse me. And so I feel like the fact that he is kind of like upset with her kind of makes her feel bad. And she doesn't have a whole lot of friends in town, so I feel like she would try and definitely, you know, be romantic. Oh, look at these guys. He's snuggling her. Oh, I love this. Look. Just look how sweet. Okay, let's snap a photo because that is the sweetest little moment ever. I love that. It's very cute. All right, let's also have her definitely grab some food from the kitchen. So let's get some leftovers that we made yesterday. Also, not really sure. Do you guys think that the like royal families put away leftovers, or do they just kind of go, okay, we're done with that food, throw it in the garbage? Oh, they're good friends with each other. That's fantastic. Now, obviously, this is really my first time ever playing these guys, so do keep that in mind that I set them up, but I've never played them, so they're like building their friendships and stuff as we speak, which is fantastic. Of course, that we want them to be good friends. We want them to be a good leader, a good pack together. So I don't know. I just think that a good leader and their spouse would obviously be on good terms. Now, you could be a good leader without being on good terms, of course. You just kind of would butt heads about the ruling of your kingdom. Not that I think that here Adira has much to do with the leading of the kingdom. I think it's all kind of on Mansa, but it's all good. It's all good. Oh, look at it. He's kissing on her. So cute. I love it. They're like really sweet together. Being very romantic with each other. But they're about to go and try for baby, of course. So we're going to let them be. Now, he is the noble family. And I do think we should obviously introduce ourselves to him. Because if they had a kid, or if they have a kid, I can't even remember if they have a kid. But if they have a kid, then, you know, we would know the noble family. And of course, we always need to... we need to always be talking to our other nobles, of course. So they are engaged. I don't think that they're married yet, of course. And so they have not gotten married, and their wedding will actually be happening hopefully in the summer of this year. So we will be having our first wedding in summer, and it will be these guys, the nobles. So that is very exciting. I'm very excited to see the noble wedding. It's not gonna be a royal wedding, but it'll be a noble one. Oh, what's wrong with her? She looks so sad. Like, what the heck? He just walked away from me. I'm sad. Staying healthy. Spending all that time around the paparazzi and being in the spotlight means it's important to stay in shape and be healthy. Of course, of course. So I also need to also be working on getting my Sims kind of into... Oh, her manners are bad, but I kind of need to get them into the green or red reputations and then have their stars go all the way up, of course. So I'm gonna do that. She is gonna set the table because we obviously need to do that, and I'm just gonna let her pick anything at this point. I need to kind of look and see if there's some other options for placement settings, like some default recolors or something for these, because that would be kind of nice, because I'm not sure I really love the ones that there is, but it's okay. And this is going to help her with her manners. She is the child of the household, and I think that the children of the household would definitely always set the table for the parents, of course, and they would keep it set. It would be like the way that they kind of helped out around the house, and how the parents taught manners, of course, for them. So, I don't know. I just think that would be a really sweet thing to do. What are you doing? You're chatting with him? Okay. Why don't you, since he's technically the cook here right now, but he's really not, why don't you order him to cook up something, prepare meals. Let's order him to make healthy food. Okay, they must be done. And he had to come down and get a drink.
Oh.
But yeah, we want something for dinner, of course. What's this? Something's not right. From being romantic, not with soulmate. Who's your soulmate? Oh, is it Dominic? But that's weird, because you guys shouldn't be soulmates, because they're really into each other. And he really needs to work on his relationship with his daughter, of course. So...
Bimboyo.
let's go ahead and have him talk to his daughter. Let's give her a hug. Okay, we don't need research and debate. Sorry. She doesn't want to view a piece of art, so we could have her do that. And of course, I do want her to have more people that she knows. I'm going to add some more teens to the world, of course, so that there'll be more people for her to get to know and to become friends with, of course. All right, so what is she going to do? Take a speedy shower. Well, you're kind of hungry, so why don't you come and grab some food? Come and grab a serving. And what are you doing? Doing push-ups. Grab a serving. And I guess you could grab a serving just to say you guys are eating all together. He literally hasn't even gotten out of his pajamas yet because they just wooed. I'm only going to play one day, by the way. So once they head off to bed, that'll be it. I know this is going to be a long episode, but I had to kind of show you what I've been doing. I'm going to keep you guys like up to date. Alright, I really want him to have a conversation with his daughter. Like a stern kind of conversation. But let's see. Let's teach about responsibility. No, stop cleaning up. Fox meat and chips. Okay.
Jarb.
Or faux. Is that how it says? Faux meat. I can't remember. English is hard. Okay, why don't you
Oh.
why don't you chat with her on the phone?
Hey.
Okay, we're also going to go ahead and we are going to talk about recent dream, talk about recent nightmare. That's kind of spooky. Okay, that's not what we're going to do. Lecture about responsibilities. She's going to be like, what the heck ever, Dad?
Regeru spone ogalam. Donkupu urabe.
Yoravik.
Okay, can we ask about another sim? I'm curious if he can ask. Okay. He can't ask about him. I was going to ask about the teenager, the boy that she met at school, and just see if he could be like, hey, I heard that blah, blah, blah was going to your school today. And I just wanted to keep in touch that, you know, you're not going to get with him because he's not the same social class as we are. But it's okay. It's all right. Maybe he doesn't even know that she met him yet, you know? We could ask about her day. I'm just trying to get them to converse a bit. Where is she going? Seriously, I can't even ask these things because they are always just on their go. They're always on the go in this game. I swear to goodness. And always trying to get on the computer. Okay, why don't you invite her over for a second? Because I want to make them so they're not romantic with each other, of course. Okay, so... No, stop yelling at your dad. Okay, stop. I don't think that would be how she would act, of course. Let's come view this piece of art. Like, she obviously is sick and tired of her dad up her butt about everything and telling her how to live her life. I think she's just getting to the point where she's really sick and tired of it. And we are going to have to do something about that, of course. Let's go ahead and have her... I want to ask to just be friends. I don't want them to be romantic, of course. That's not my intentions. She's like bowing to us. Hello, lady. You're a queen, though, yourself. So you don't really need to bow to us. We're equals.
Swordcho.
Uh-huh.
Wanja birdna. Gerba base.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so now they're not romantic anymore. So what I'm going to do real quick is I want to go in the reward store and I'm going to make her loyal. I can always change this if I want to, or make it like unfaithful or whatever. I will grab whatever I need to do. I'll change out things. I'll get rid of things if I have to. But I think right now she would be what's committed? They only autonomously flirt with Sims they are already in a well-established relationship with. Loyal just says that they can only autonomously flirt with their partners. I think loyal is okay. If I wanted her to, it's talking about autonomously, so I could still have her flirt with somebody if I wanted her to. So I'm going to redeem that for her so that she does not flirt with any other women. I'm also going to redeem that for him because he is already worried about his wife cheating on him. And I just think that just speaks words for it in itself. And I just think that's him like being like, hey, I'm a little bit nervous. I'm going to lose my wife. Okay. So I am going to go ahead and do that. And I'm also going to go ahead and brag about Crown Estate income. No, you're not going to do that with her. I don't think we would do anything like that, of course. I think that we would just try to be friends with her. Royal family agenda. Let's talk about your royal family history, you know, just kind of doing all those things.
Yep.
Let's see.
And Floyd.
We're just gonna like try and talk with her. Give her royal news update. What the heck? Oh, what is this? She wants to chat with this person. Who is this? We could maybe make them into something, you know, like if they're a rando. But yeah, we could probably chat with them on the phone. She's still not even friends with him. What? I'm sleeping. Call later. Oh, is it late? Oh, it's 11. Oh boy. Okay. Let's get them all to bed then. I'll let the queens talk while I get everybody else into bed, of course. But let's go ahead and do this first. So let's have you use this. And like I said, I will be changing all of this up. He's taking a full-on bath, which is fantastic. I will be changing all of this up, so don't worry. Things are going to definitely, you know, get better with the series. I'm sorry if it's kind of slow to start, but I want to just introduce you to the Sims, let you see them for like a day, and then I will play some of this off camera as well so that we can kind of like move through the days. Right now I'm just playing them as 3-day cycles, so if you're curious, that's what I'm playing. But yeah, so she met someone new at school today whom she does find attractive, and he tried to kind of force a friendship on her, and she was like, hey, like slow down. I don't know you like that yet, but it could be a potential like lover in the end, in the long run. Who knows? Obviously, he, like I said, not same social class. He is like the poor and she is obviously royal. So it's a little bit touch and go. But for right now, it's just a friendship, you know, just a friendship. All right, so these two are out here becoming friends, which is fantastic. I absolutely love it. But I'm going to go have to be nice and say, hey, you know, it's getting late. I'm going to go ahead and head to bed. And I have, you know, work and things to do tomorrow. So I am going to go ahead and send her home. And I'm going to have these two go to sleep. Why didn't you use the bathroom when you were in there, you silly head? And then go to sleep. Okay, so that's fantastic. He's very happy because he got a relaxing bath from the king tree. Alone time is very rare, and why not enjoy a nice, hot, relaxing bath? So he did do that, and he is very happy about it, so I'm very happy for him. And then the princess, or the queen, I mean, is coming on in now. So she is going to head into her bedroom and go to sleep. Now, I'm not even sure she's expecting, but she is loyal. So that's fantastic. And he should also be loyal. Yeah. for being loyal. These Sims are happy about staying loyal to their partners. Oh, crown royal and royal partner. So we're there. We're good. All right, so that is my introduction to these guys. Obviously, is a very long video, and I do apologize. I'm going to cut some of it out, of course, but for the most part, I'm going to leave it together for you guys so you guys can kind of see them. Let me know, do you guys like Willow Creek or this family more so far? I know Willow Creek is a little bit farther ahead than these guys, but like I said, these are the last family that I have created. So yeah, but we've got a man who believes that it should be ruled, the kingdom should be ruled only by men, and you know, he has a fear of losing his wife, and goodness knows why he fears that, but he has that huge fear over him. And then his wife, who kind of flirted with somebody but is like chilled out because she recognized that her husband is kind of having a difficult time with their relationship and stuff. And then a daughter who is not in good standings with her dad, of course, and who doesn't really get along with him. They kind of butt heads about the whole who's going to rule the kingdom one day, I'm sure. And so because he doesn't want her to rule the kingdom, she's kind of like branching out and doing her own thing. So yeah, that is the story of this kingdom. I will be playing 2 more days off camera with these guys, kind of progressing. If anything big happens, of course, I will record it. But I don't think anything big is going to happen. But if you guys enjoyed it, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. In the description below is all of my social media links, so definitely check those out. Don't forget to follow me over on Twitch, because I will be live streaming this and other things this week, starting tomorrow and Friday and Saturday. And don't forget to follow my Discord, where I will definitely be sharing some of the pictures that I take from this series, because I want to remember all the good times and the bad times, of course. And I will talk to you guys in my very next one. Thanks so much for watching.